Hey, my name is Crispin Jensen, owner and founder of Lifestart Training. This week we will be diving into automated external defibrillators, shocking stats, and yes, the pun was intended. Let's talk a little bit about automated external defibrillators, commonly known as AEDs, or what I like to call them in my class for ease of reference, the Shocky Box. Yes, I am serious about that. As soon as I look at the class and I ask them, do you know what an automated external defibrillator is? Typically, all that I get is blank stares and glossed over looks. But as soon as I say Shocky Box, everyone immediately says, oh, the stuff on TV that shocks people back to life. This just goes to show that they may not remember the technical terms or the names for a device, but once you give them something relatable, something that they can reference, everything just clicks. The same could be said for training. Participants in training programs most likely will not remember all of the technical terms. Still, as soon as an emergency situation hits, it should just click when needed if they've had the proper training with a qualified and engaging instructor paired with good quality equipment. This is why we use plain English, easy to understand terms, and don't overcomplicate everything. With good quality CPR and early defibrillation, you can raise your chances of survival up to 75%. 61% of Canadians said that they would perform CPR, when in reality, less than 40% actually do. Shocking, eh? When it comes to training, I literally just had a class yesterday that not one person in the class ever saw a Preston mannequin, let alone the Braden ones. They were shocked at how hard you had to push on these mannequins compared to the old blue foam ones. Within the 15-person class, 2 people personally had heart attacks in the past, and 2 more knew somebody close to them that had had one. Yet still, they were surprised by the amount that they learned during my class, especially when we spoke about women versus men heart attacks and how they are so different. This is 2022. Why is there not more education? We will touch on that in a little bit in part 3 of our series. I know that you hear it from me on repeat, but this is why good first aid training is essential with instructors who actually care about what they're teaching. And with the core, consistent information, this is vital. Not one person in that class said any of their previous instructors broke down in simple terms the difference and what it looked like for both men and women for signs and symptoms of a heart attack. Okay? And they are required to take first aid every 2 years from work. Some of these people have been working in this profession for over 18 years. How is there still so much inconsistency with how instructors are teaching coast to coast? With the 15 people in my class, this is how it went. So 3 people said, hey, you don't breathe in people anymore. It's obsolete. At least 2 others said that compression to breath ratio were 15:2, which is not accurate. Another couple of them said, wait, no, I'm pretty sure it was 20:3. And then we had a few more people that said, I'm positive that you blow into the person first, not compressions. When I asked them how they felt about not knowing, they all unanimously agreed that they didn't feel confident enough to do anything. But they would, however, call 911. The majority of the class, except for 2, said that they were never able to use an AED in any class that they had taken before. One of the 2 that said that they had said that they were able to apply pads to a mannequin, and the second person said she only saw the instructor demonstrate how to use one. The use of an AED from a bystander is actually only used in 3% of cases. Why are we not better at equipping participants to feel confident in an emergency? Why are we limiting equipment to participants so that way they can learn effectively from? Why do we still have people absolutely terrified to do anything? These are vital, life-saving skills, and we have people scared that they may make one wrong step or one wrong move or won't remember the A, B, C, D, E steps in the exact order. Placing fear into participants does not produce or promote a confident environment for them to feel confident and competent enough to help. This is our passion. Stay tuned next week for our post on the Good Samaritan Act and why you were covered even if you have no idea what you're doing.